JNN is brought to you by Hair Highness and Vito's Tuxedos. Mention JNN for $40 off your next tux rental purchase of $179.99 or more.
Good morning, Gregor High. I'm Zainab Alejo.
And I'm Jake Leahy. Today is Friday, March 22nd.
Today in JNN, we look back at Gregor's Got Talent.
We look at a student with a passion for bowling.
We check out what students have planned over the break.
And Carson Wells brings us another installment of the Sports Box.
All this and more on today's JNN. The recent talent show drew acts from all over the school, not only rewarding the winner with the cash prize, but with the chance to compete at the district-wide tournament of talent in April. Christina Carrasco brings us the story.
If I'm honest, joining the talent show is just something I always wanted to do, coming from a small school where I came from. Especially winning last year, I wanted to try something different this year, and not just with me, with a good group of friends and talented musicians to possibly win again. And originally I was going to be playing drums, but then I did drums last year, so I thought, why not change it up and play guitar?
Just want to showcase all the talent that is here at Gregor. We have singers, we have dancers. This year we had a full band.
Some of the hardships we had to face was getting all the parts down that we needed to and really contributing evenly. Like Dylan had to learn a whole guitar solo for a song, which in like a week, and he pulled it off, and it was really amazing.
We were jamming in here originally. It was just me, Jace, and Spencer, and then Will and Tyler saw us playing, I think, and then I was like, hey, Will, Tyler, you guys want to join? And from there, it just kind of skyrocketed, and then that's when I talked to Amanda about it, and we really decided we wanted to do a talent show.
We had a variety of judges. They look for song choice, that it matches the voice, or that it matches the instrument that's being played. They look for appearance to make sure that the students are representing themselves respectfully.
I don't think any of us were necessarily looking to get first. I think we were just looking to perform and just showcase what we could do and just show the school that good music still exists.
Thank you all for coming out and have a great night.
Reporting for JNN, this is Christina Carrasco.
You can catch the remaining contestants at the Tournament of Talent on April 17th at Downey High School from 6 to 7:30 p.m. Good luck to Gregor's International Thespian Troupe, who will be competing next weekend at state finals in LA. Many of the students on campus are involved in a sport. For senior Roman Heath, however, his sport isn't as widely known. Carson Wells brings us the story.
I bowled my first perfect game when I was 12 years old. One day before my 13th birthday. So after I did that, a lot of doors just opened.
Practicing 3 to 4 times a week, Roman has improved to 11 perfect games.
10 that are USBC sanctioned, which means that I bowl them in either a league or a tournament, and then I have 1 or 2 in practice, but I definitely have 11 total.
We came to McHenry Bowl when he was around 5 years old, around that time, and we noticed an interest that he took in bowling. We used to roll super balls in the house up and down the hallway when he was really little, around 2 or 3. We started out with soccer. Then when we took him to the bowling alley when he was around 5, he just grabbed that ball and there he went. He started doing it basically with 2 hands.
My bowling average roughly is around a 240 I'm carrying right now. I've had that for a little while. The part that I like about bowling is it's actually it is a sport. I know people say, it isn't, but it really is. It's a great sport to really hang out with friends, and it's a lot of fun bowling.
In addition to bowling being a great way to spend time with friends, it also offers a lot of economic benefits.
The biggest thing that really attracted us too was that the children at that age and all the way up through school, you're earning scholarships.
You can get scholarships that range from, a few $100s to up to $20,000. I've gotten like various scholarships. They're all from USBC. So, different tournaments. I've gotten junior gold scholarships, which is a type of tournament. I've gotten storm scholarships. I've had various numbers of those. I don't know if I want to go to a school that has a bowling team. You can still become a professional bowler without going to a college that has a bowling team, which is nice. Education still comes first for me. I'll definitely be still bowling for sure and probably be going into the PBA. However, as far as schools go, I don't know if I'll be going to one with a bowling team. I've had several schools, send me out letters, and I'm still debating if I want to do this or not.
Reporting for JNN, this has been Carson Wells.
It's never too late to start bowling. Who knows? Bowling can be right up your alley. If you plan on taking a guest to prom, stop by the SBO and pick up an application. The junior class will be hosting a promposal contest. The contest is based on creativity. Simply post a picture and tag @GregoriSpot on Twitter. Submissions are due by Friday, April 26th, and the winner will be announced on the 29th. The winner will get 2 free tickets to prom. And now, Jake Leahy is back with another installment of Man on the Street.
What's up, Jags? I'm Jake Leahy, back with another installment of Man on the Street. With spring break happening tomorrow, I'm wondering how you guys are going to be celebrating it. So, let's go find out. What are you guys doing for spring break?
Doing a lot of things, man. I'm doing. Probably going to go over to Six Flags.
I'm going to be going with friends to Six Flags.
I'm probably going to go to Disneyland.
Oh, what are you going to do there?
Shop for groceries.
Gonna do some rides?
Yeah, I'm going to do some rides, obviously.
Cliff diving.
Like, without a parachute?
What do you mean without a parachute? It's just a cliff. You dive into the water.
Oh, in the water?
I'm just going to do herbat stuff with my friends.
So, home, work, back home, work, back home.
I can't say what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be working at Burger I Am.
Wait, you just said what you were doing, though.
Spring break? I think I'm going to stay right where I am. I'm pretty comfortable.
Comfortable up there?
Yes. Big chilling up here. You feel me?
Finna rap and go to the lake.
What's your SoundCloud?
YSG.
Yeah, spit a freestyle.
I got cars. I'm going to Mars.
All right, so thank you, Jake. So spring break, I plan on sailing the Stanislaus River. I recently just bought a boat.
I'm gonna be spending my spring break sailing the river with my homies.
All right, well, that's it for this week's Man on the Street. Looks like I'll see you guys next time.
Make sure to keep an eye out at lunch for a chance to be featured on the next episode of Man on the Street. Remember to buy your yearbooks. Simply go to yearbookordercenter.com and enter the Gregor High School code 16218 to order your yearbook today. Yearbooks sold out last year, so do not miss out. And now Carson Wells brings us another installment of the Sports Box.
What's going on, Jags? I'm Carson Wells, bringing the latest and greatest in varsity athletics. Welcome to the Sports Box. This week, we're taking a look at how our spring athletes are doing in the regular season, as well as what's coming up next. Let's get started with girls softball. Last Tuesday, the team hosted the Downey Knights for a league conference matchup. Right off the bat, Downey took an early lead of 3-0 in the first inning. Our girls quickly scored 2 runs in the second inning and 1 more in the fourth. With the score all tied up, our Lady Jags managed to score 1 more run in the final inning, sealing the 3-4 victory over the Knights. The girls now have a current record of 5 wins and 6 losses and are currently undefeated in league. Yesterday, they hosted the Turlock Bulldogs, but at the time of this recording, those scores were not available. The team will go on the road next Tuesday to face off against the Enox Eagles. Opening pitch starts at 3:45. On the other side of the complex, our boys baseball team hosted the Tokay Tigers last Tuesday for a non-conference matchup. From the start, our boys earned a strong lead, scoring 9 home runs in the first inning. Despite 4 home runs from the Tigers, the boys sealed an 11-4 victory. With this win, the boys currently have a record of 2 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. Today, the team will travel to Manteca to face off against the East Union Lancers. Opening pitch starts at 4 p.m. Our boys golf team traveled to the Modesto Municipal Golf Course to face off against the Pittman Pride last Tuesday. With a final score of 391 to 460, our boys came out on top. The following afternoon, the team took on Turlock High School, also winning 399 to 401. And finally, on Wednesday, the boys versed the Enox Eagles, beating them 405 to 493. The top golfers of the match included Adam Williams, who golfed a 73, Ricardo Diaz with a 77, and Joshua Imatong with an 81. As for the team's next match, they'll compete in the mid-season tournament Wednesday, April 3rd. And now on to boys tennis. Last Tuesday, the team hosted the Pittman Pride for a conference matchup. Standout players of the match include junior Cole Wang, who won 6-2, 6-2, and senior Brian Felton, who won 6-4 and 7-5, resulting in our boys winning a close matchup 5-4, placing first in CCAL. Yesterday, the team traveled to Downey to face off against the Knights, but at the time of this recording, the scores were not available. The team will host the Turlock Bulldogs on Tuesday, April 2nd at 3 p.m. And finally, let's dive into our boys and girls swim team. Last Friday, the team traveled to Enox to take on the Eagles for a league meet. Starting with the girls, senior Daly Cheek took first in the 200 individual medley and breaststroke, with senior Annabelle Russo taking first in the 200 and 500 freestyle. Despite a solid effort, the girls lost to Enox 83-87. As for the boys, junior Sean Gutowski took first in the 100 fly and 50 free, senior Aiden Wong took first in the 100 free and 100 breaststroke, and sophomore Corbin Wong placed first in the 200 individual medley and 100 backstroke. With a final score of 107-57, the boys beat the Eagles. The team will compete today against the Modesto Panthers at 3. Make sure to come out and support. Well, that's all for this week, Jags. Keep up the good work. Until next time, I'm Carson Wells, signing off.
Thanks, Carson.
Well, that's it for today's JNN.
I'm Jake Leahy.
And I'm Zainab Alejo. See you next time.
JNN would like to thank Hair Highness and Vito's Tuxedos for supporting Gregor journalism.